Today, I'm turning Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis into the NBA's best duo. I made Kai and Duke 19-year-old rookies on the Atlanta Hawks because the AMP house is in Atlanta, and I gave them both 99 potential, meaning that once we get a couple years into this simulation, they'll both be real deal superstars. For now, Kai's starting off his career at a generous 76 overall. Let's be honest, if you've seen Kai hoop, he should probably be a 40, but I had to give him a little bit of help. As for Duke Dennis, he's a solid 81, and the Hawks are gonna opt to start Duke for this first season. And Kai, yeah, you're gonna have plenty of time to stream, buddy. But once that potential kicks in, Kai will be a real rotational player and eventually a star, because these guys are about to become the best duo in the association. Season is wrapped and we were solid, winning 45 games on the year. Duke Dennis was your rookie of the year, averaging 19 points, 3 boards, and 6 assists, along with a steal and a block. A great opening season for Dennis. And then checking out Kai, he's furious. Oh, I'd be furious too, bro. He got 1 minute of cardio all season and put up no stats. Duke, you're gonna have to carry us in the playoffs. Kai isn't ready just yet. We got the Pacers in round 1 and we sweep them. Duke, 22 a night, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Next up, it'll be the New York Knicks. Kai Cenat is from New York, and considering he isn't getting to play, he might be rooting for him. Hawks are up 2-1. It's Duke Dennis about to lead Atlanta to a championship. I don't know. We're headed to a Game 7 situation here. Now, we really can't lose this because we were up 3-1. We just blew a 3-1 lead. Duke averaged 20 in the playoffs. Put up 22 points on 22 shots in this one. Brunson gave us 47. Karl Towns a big game. Yeah, the Knicks, they were clicking on all cylinders. But I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised at us almost knocking off the 1-seeded Knicks. Now over the offseason, we'll have an opportunity to improve the roster. And also, this player progression will be huge. Dennis up to an 88 overall. Cenat up to an 81. Kai, it's your time to shine. You're going to get to play this year, and Duke, he might be an all-NBA level guy in year 2. Kai Cenat, the 8th man in the rotation, he'll be getting a solid 20 minutes per night. Kai, we're ready. Maybe you can win a most improved player going from no type of stats. If you can average like 10, 15, you'll really shock the world. Real quick, if y'all are enjoying this video and want to see more content like this, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 250K. This is my 2nd video today, so a little double upload for y'all. I'd appreciate it if you click the button. With Kai in the rotation, man, this team is on a different level. 34 wins. We're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference right now. 2nd in the power rankings. So the 2nd best team in the whole association. All right, season is over. We held on to that 1 seed all year. No most improved for Kai. No All-NBA for Duke. I thought he'd get there. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's see what their numbers were looking like. Dennis, he was at 21 a game. A solid improvement. 6 boards, so the rebounding got a lot better. 7 assists. Great season from Dennis. And Cenat, oh, I didn't even notice he was right there. 17 a game? Oh my goodness, he should have been 6th man of the year. They gave him 20 minutes. He got you 17 points in 20 minutes on elite efficiency. Let's get to it. Playoff time. Got the Detroit Pistons here in round 1. We got swept. Duke Dennis, oh man, numbers don't look too great. Ice Trey was ice cold. Kai Cenat, yeah, he dropped off a little bit too. So this was just a bad series from the team as a whole. And we get embarrassed by the 8-seeded Pistons with Cade Cunningham. Kai Cenat should be knocking on the door at 90 overall after this player progression. And Duke Dennis, he'll definitely be over a 90. Wow. Dennis a 93. Cenat up to an 87. This team we got right now, I'm not going to lie, it's elite. And I think with Kai going up and Trey going down, he might be able to audition for the starting point guard spot. To make sure our lineup is optimized and everything, I'm going to go on ahead and I was going to say slot Dyson Daniels a small forward, but that doesn't really help. I guess we'll just keep running it the same way. Senat still coming off the bench. Next year, though, Trey's getting moved down to the bench. I'm not going to lie to you. Kai's too good. And the team's too good. Look at us go. Best team in the league. 66 W's. Joker won MVP. Luka Doncic is on the Blazers. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year. Duke Dennis, All-NBA second, averaging a solid 23, 6, and 8 on the year. No All-NBA just yet for Mr. Senat because we still got him in the bench role, but he's thriving. 19 a night, 3 boards, 5 assists. Way better than last year. Let's get it. Round 1 against the Raptors. Don't lose to the 8 seed again. All right, there we go. We sweep them. Now it'll be the Brooklyn Nets. Boom, we win in 5. Cavs, they don't stand a chance. Duke and Kai are about to go to the finals. Okay, it's 2-2 after 4 games. We're going to jump in the Simcast for Game 5. Big win. Game 6 on the way. And Kai Cenat has continued to do his thing in these playoffs. We can punch our ticket to the finals right here, but the Cavs are going to make us earn it. Minute 52 to go. We're up by 5 points. Duke's in the game. Kai's in the game. Trey's in the game. So we can't guard a parked car with Kai Cenat and Trey Young subbed in. Young defended by Darius Garland here. Oh my gosh, Kai looks so small, bro. Like comically short. Young's going to pull the mid-range and knock it down. That'll give us a 7-point lead here. Yeah, this is the small ball lineup of doom. We got Duke guarding Evan Mobley. Oh, don't worry. Kai's there to help. Ball will go out to Mitchell for a 3. He misses. Capella the rebound. Trey Young has it. He'll get the screen from Dennis. Young crossing over, driving. Layup is off, but he's fouled. Trey, free throw is good. Second one from Young is also good. We're up by 9. I think this game is over with. They sub Kai out. Here's Bones Highland. He'll give it down to Evan Mobley. Mobley working on Jalen Johnson. Great defense. Mobley the board, going back up and scoring. I mean, the Cavs might have a slight chance, but we're still up by quite a lot. Does Duke have on? Hold on. The Travis Scott ones? I didn't even know those were in the game. Trey Young bringing it up here. Young gonna pull the mid-range, and it's in and out. Why did he shoot the ball so quick? We're up by a lot of points. Mitchell with the ball, defended by Dennis. Spider to Allen to Bones. They'll give it down to Mobley now. Evan backing down Jalen Johnson. Layup is off. That is the ball game. Your Atlanta Hawks are going to the NBA Finals behind 35-13 from Duke Dennis. And in the finals, we got the 8-seeded Thunder. Also, did y'all see that Duke was the conference MVP? Thunder were somehow the 8 seed. Don't really understand that because y'all see the roster. They're pretty tough. Maybe they aren't that tough. We're up 2-0. Make it 3-0. Thunder get a game. But we win in 5. Duke Dennis is your finals MVP. In just 3 seasons, Kai and Duke have already been crowned champions. And Kai, he was playing a real role for this team. Incredible as a bench scorer. Duke, the best player on the team, as your finals MVP. And now, it's going to be time for Trey Young to move over. It's Kai's time. He is a 92 overall, Duke a 96. And check it out, Risa Shea, Dyson Daniels, both up to 90s. Trey a 91, Jalen Johnson an 89. We got some young guys who are on the come up too. This roster is crazy. I think we are poised to go back to back. And I hope we do it with Kai at the 1, man. Come on. We won the chip and brought in a new coach. Chauncey Billups is here. I don't know why we would get rid of our championship coach in Quinn Snyder, but Chauncey, I'm sure you got us. Victor Wembanyama is your most valuable player. 31 and 11 averages is ridiculous. They got Luka off the bench in Portland. I got to check that out in a second because how is he off the bench? How do you make All-NBA first team off the bench? Duke Dennis, All-NBA second, averaging a smooth 21, 6, and 8. No All-NBA for Kai. I thought he might have it as a starter. Dennis, also All-Defensive second team. Hold on, though. Let's look at Portland real quick. They're starting Scoot Henderson over Luka. Yeah, fire the coach. But checking out our Atlanta squad, we won 55 games. Kai averaged about 20, and we're the number 1 seed again. Oh, no. Y'all can't do this to us again, Detroit. Y'all can't. Guys, the Pistons might do us like that again. Game 6, we're on the verge of elimination. We just won the chip, and we could lose to the 8 seed. Okay, we're going to a game 7. 21 from Dennis, 21 and 12 from Kai. It all comes down to this. Do we get embarrassed by the 8-seeded Pistons again? No. We're moving on. 39 from Dennis, 17 from Kai. Now, the thing with this team is nobody's playing like huge minutes by any means because we just have so many hoopers. We can run a deep rotation. Next up, we got the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I think we got this. Haven't we beat them before? Well, we win. Get out of there in 5, and now we'll take on the Hornets. LaMelo Ball. We're up 3-1. We beat them in 5. NBA Finals. We'll be taking on the Pels. Duke Dennis, East MVP. Zion, the West MVP. Duke and Kai starting alongside each other in the finals. Looking to go back-to-back. And we're tied up at 2 apiece going into game 5. Pelicans really giving us a test here. And this one will come down to the final buzzer. I want to remind y'all, when a series is tied up at 2 apiece, typically the team that wins game 5 will go on to win the series. Right now, Pels are sitting on a 2-point lead, and we have possession of the ball. There's Kai Cenat. Duke's in the game. Trey's in here. Dyson Daniels. Young will get the ball. He gets the screen. Ice Trey. No, do not give it to Kai in the post. I saw Kai posting up. I was like, chill out. Young to the basket. Layup is off. It's rebounded by Williamson. Big Z. Oh no, Kai. Watch out, bro. Big Z's about to run him over. Zion will get the screen. He crosses over. Gives it down to Misi for the fading shot. That's tough. Pels up by 4 now. Senat's going to set things up for your Atlanta Hawks. Kai working on, is that Fland? Yep, hop step. Wait, Kai Cenat, heart over height. He's got 23 points. Now we got Duke guarding Z. Williamson probably has about 100 pounds on Duke. Zion not really getting anywhere. Duke holding his ground. Kai brings the double. It'll go out to Hawkins for a 3. He misses. Rocky the rebound. All right, we can tie it up with the 2. Take the lead with the 3. Daniels has it now. He'll give it up to Cenat. Kai, no hesitation. 3 ball. It's off. Rebound will go to the Pelicans. About a minute remaining in the NBA Finals. Game 5. Ball goes to Hawkins. 3 ball is good. And the Pels now have a 5-point lead. Hawkins with 8 in the final period. 27 on the night. Cenat with it. Kai gonna get the screen up top. Cenat steps into a mid-range. It's off. And the big man can't grab the board for us. It'll go to the Pelicans. Boogie Fland has it. Fland driving on Young. Draws the double team. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Hawkins extra pass to Jones. Herb can't hit. All right. We got to score on this possession. Young to Dennis to Cenat. Kai driving. Kicks it back out to Duke. 3 ball for Dennis is good. He'll keep us in the game. We are only down by 2. But now we're probably going to have to foul. Yeah, we'll send Brandon Ingram to the foul line. BI, first free throw's good. Second one from Ingram. Oh, that's off. We can tie this one up with a 3. We'll call our final timeout. 24 seconds on the clock to get a quality shot off. It'll go into Kai Cenat. Cenat spinning off of DeJounte. He gets blocked. It's rebounded by Zakarski, something like that. He gets the board. Man, swing the rock. He's just standing there. He'll give it to Risa Shea. Open 3. And it's off. That'll be the ball game right there. We lose in game 5 of the finals, meaning that our backs will be against the wall going into game 6. We gotta win this one, or our chances of going back to back, they're done. Y'all really thought we were gonna lose though. Game 7, 27 from Cenat, 25 from Dennis. They combine for 52 points. Winner go home situation, title on the line, game 7, and your Atlanta Hawks will prevail. A 20-point W. Young, 29 points to lead the way. And Duke Dennis takes home another finals MVP to go along with another title. Duke and Kai, they were clicking on all cylinders, sharing the floor together in the starting lineup. I really think it's only up from here too, because Dennis is a 98, Cenat a 94, Risa Shea a 93. We've got 5 90 pluses, nearly 6. Just a loaded team. A 3-peat would really be legendary. 2 in a row is already legendary, but 3, that's crazy. Oh mama Wembenyama, Victor is named your MVP this year. Duke Dennis and Kai Cenat sharing spots on the All-NBA 3rd team. Dennis 26-7, Cenat at 22, 5-8. So Kai statistically had a better season than Duke, as we won 50 games this year. Honestly, a little bit less than I expected, but still good enough for 4th in the East as long as we got a playoff spot, we got a chance to compete for a title. So I know the guys will deliver. Okay, maybe not. We were up 3-1 in this series against Brooklyn. We're headed to a game 7. We do manage the W. Jalen Johnson, 19 and 15 to lead the way. Now it'll be the Orlando Magic. This is a 1-seeded team, and they get us out of here in 6 games. Senat's 29 is not enough, as Darren Peterson drops 27 to eliminate us. No three-peat for Duke and Kai. We'll be back next year, though. I believe that. We got a great team. I would say this was just a down year. Didn't have the best regular season. And Kai's up to a 98, so he's ready for the revenge tour. We got Liam. We got Rocky. Like, dude, do you see this team? Shout out to the GM, because he's really been cooking, putting this team together. Man, I don't know what's going on here in Atlanta, but I'm not too happy with it. Duke Dennis, cool. All-NBA second team, 26 and 8. Great numbers. Kai, third team, 22, 5 and 8. That's all great, but how are we only winning 51 games with a team like this? Do you see the type of team that we have? New York round 1. Move out the way. Oh my gosh, dude. Were we up 3-0 in this series? We were up 3-0 in this series, and New York has forced 7. I thought, oh, this is going to be light. We do win in game 7, 33 from Senat, 25 from Z Rizzy, or sorry, 23 from Z Rizzy. But next up, we got the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, their team sucks compared to us. Like, how were they the 2 seed and we're the 3 seed? And we were up 3-1. Here we go again. Game 7. Every time it happens. We win game 7, though, 25 from Senat. Now it'll be the Chicago Bulls. AJ DeBonsta leading the way for this team. He's usually so good in the simulation. We'll tie it up at 2 apiece, win game 5, and get out of there in 6. Kai and Duke back in the finals. Senat with his first ever conference MVP. And we'll be taking on my favorite team, the Golden State Warriors, who picked up Zion Williamson. But that's not going to be enough. Okay, maybe it will be, because we lose game 1. Game 2 will go to us. We lose game 3 and 4. All right, we take game 5. You never know. We could pull off the 3-1 comeback. Oh, we might be pulling off the 3-1 comeback. 25 from Kai Cenat, 19 from Duke Dennis. The 3-1 comeback. Of course my Warriors had to blow a 3-1 lead. It was just in the script, wasn't it? Ice Tray, 33 points. Cenat with 32. Duke with 29. Oh, the big 3 was going crazy as Dennis wins his 3rd finals MVP. We might be living in an NBA universe where Duke Dennis is a better player than Michael Jordan once it's all said and done. Bro's got 3 finals MVPs and 3 championships. Dennis is now up to a 99 overall. Kai Cenat a 98. And we've still got the whole core together with some young players who we've recently drafted on the come up. So seems like we're getting even better as we go for our 4th championship. And we're trying to go back to back this year as well. Another season in the books, only 53 wins. I've come to the conclusion that we don't take the regular season serious, because if we did, we'd probably be winning like 70 games every year. Duke Dennis, all defensive second team. No all NBA for Kai or Duke this year. I really think it might be because our team is simply too stacked. We just got so many different pieces who need the ball to score. Kai did lead the way in scoring with 20 a night, but you see it. We got 7 guys in double figures. That's not normal. Round 1, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Cooper Flag. That is a pretty solid big 3. Too bad we got a whole roster full of hoopers. Next up, it'll be the Bucks. Darius Garland and Jaden. Oh man, our hopes are going back to back. They're looking pretty good. Now we'll be taking on the Bulls, who have Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer, known to dominate in these 2K sims, and he's giving us the business. We're down 3-1. We lose in 5. Boozer, he was in Memphis to start his career, but signed with Chicago recently and dropped us off in his first year with the Bulls. Unfortunate. I thought we would go back to back. Didn't think that Bulls roster was that crazy, but Rocky Zakarski, man, he was great throughout this playoff run. So at least we may have discovered a new star piece for this squad, as if we needed another star, right? At this point, Kai and Duke are headed into their 8th season in the association. All of those years, of course, spent with the Atlanta Hawks, and so far we've already got 3 championships. Another season in the books, 56 wins on the year. Duke Dennis back on All-NBA third team, and he made All-Defensive second. Kai Cenat averaged 21 a night with 8 assists, so a great season for him. He hasn't gotten as much All-NBA love as Dennis has. 2 seed, let's get it. Round 1, Toronto, that should be light. Now we got the Bulls who beat us last year. They might just do it again. Oh my gosh. Cam Boozer just giving us the business. We end up losing here. Cenat 34 in the final game. Dennis only 10 points. And the Bulls go on to win the NBA title. Giannis retires a Laker. That's wild. All right, it's been a couple down years for Duke and Kai. They're both 99 overall, so we got sky-high expectations, especially with this supporting cast. So this needs to be a big bounce-back season. 50 wins on the year. AJ DeBonsta wins the most valuable player. Kai Cenat, second team. I was just saying how he wasn't getting much All-NBA love, but there he goes. 23, 5, and 7 on the year. Duke Dennis, All-Defensive second, 19, 6, and 7. I would say that Kai might just be the definitive best player on this team, which is crazy. Because Cenat, it was definitely humble beginnings. He wasn't really getting minutes at the start. Round 1. Oh my gosh, he's so short. Yo, bro, when it popped up with the... We're taking on the Wizards. Oh my goodness. All right, we win in 5. Next up, it'll be the 8 seed Raptors. They just beat the 1 seed. And we're going to a game 7 with Toronto. Let's get it. Oh, we got a 1-point game, minute 56. This is our first chance to see Kai and Duke win their 99 overall. So I'm expecting something pretty crazy. Clowney will give it into Scotty Barnes. Raptors do have possession of the ball currently. We got Trae Young guarding Scotty Barnes. That is not good. Oh, Scotty's just got a wide open 3. Why did we leave him so open? He just walked into that easily. Here's Kai with the ball. All right, Mr. Cenat, we are down by 4, so we need some buckets. Kai will get the screen up top. Cenat, oh, that's an open 3, and he knocks it down. Clutch time, Kai. Big shot there. Now let's get a stop. Scotty Barnes will get the screen. Barnes swings it to Salon. 3 ball is in. We can't afford to be trading buckets right now. We're down. Kai's going to bring it up once again. Cenat spinning, attacking, and what? Oh my goodness. A Kai takeover in the clutch, the bucket plus the foul, and he'll knock down the free throw. Golly. Only down by 1 now with a minute to go. Grady Dick with it. Working on Duke. Dennis. Good defense from Dennis. Oh, man. Grady gets the whistle. First free throw is good. Second one from Grady is also good. Toronto Raptors now up by 3. Still plenty of time. A minute on the clock. And Kai is cooking. So I think we let him do his thing. Cenat spinning, crossing over, driving to the basket, bumping his man. Beautiful dish to Zekarski, who misses the wide open 3. What a pass, though. Here's Grady with it. He'll give it up to Scotty Barnes. Barnes, tough 3 ball is off, and we get the rebound. Ball will go to McNeely. Man, swing the rock to Kai. There you go. Cenat crossing over, driving. Oh, he found the angle. Missed the layup. And that'll do it right there, man. Kai has some big buckets, but it wasn't enough. Him and Duke had 22 apiece. We lose to the 8-seeded Raptors, who I guess are going on a run right now. I mean, they beat the 1 seed, then they beat us, and ultimately they lost in the conference finals. Pacers went on to win the NBA championship. All right, we've been in a bit of a dry spell, which doesn't make sense. Like I've said, we've got an elite roster. Now, Young is regressing. Wait, Duke and Kai both left the team. Where did they go? Kai is a free agent. Like, he does not have a job. And Duke Dennis is on the Warriors. You know what? If Duke wanted to leave, we've been in a bit of dry spell for championships, and Kai doesn't have a spot in the league, then I'll make Kai go over to Golden State. This works out well for me too. I'm a Warriors fan. I know Kai might have thought, oh, I can't get signed. I'm going to just leave the game and go back to streaming. Nah, bro. You're here in Golden State, and we got all the guards, bro. Elijah Arenas, Jeremiah Fears, and then we've also got Kai and Duke. So I think I'm going to move Arenas over to small forward. He's 6'6", so hopefully he can play there. We got to do something to try and make this lineup work a little bit better. I like the roster, though, talent-wise. We got a lot of good players. Another season coming to the end, and we played really well this year. 58 wins. Duke Dennis with an MVP. 22, 7, and 7. He won DPOY, too, so Duke really locked in here in Golden State. Kai Cenat, All-NBA second team, averaging 23, 5, and 7 on the year. The West doesn't even look too good either. Looking at these standings, we got a real chance. We even picked up Bam in a trade. That's perfect. We needed a big. Round 1, easy. Round 2, we got Denver. They get us out of there in 5. Dennis and Kai were solid, but we lose. Bro, we've been selling in the playoffs for about, I don't know, the past 5-6 years or so. It's been rough, and we were off to such a hot start, too. I thought, oh, these guys might go for 8 championships or something, which I guess is still possible, but Duke's approaching 30, so is Kai, so yeah, they probably got like 5-6 years left of peak basketball at best. That's generous, really. 50 wins on the year. DeMonsta is your MVP. Duke Dennis, another DPOY. I call him DPOY Dennis. All right, my fault. Dennis is here on second team with Kai Cenat. But yeah, only 50 wins. I expected more, to be honest with you. Round 1, Denver. They beat us last year. Don't do it again. Don't. Oh my gosh. They just keep getting us out of here. Back-to-back years. Maybe going to the Western Conference wasn't a good decision, and Bam retired, so we lose our center. But going to the West might have made things a little bit tougher on us, because these past couple years, well, actually over in Atlanta, we were struggling too. Maybe y'all are just trash. AJ DeMonsta, not his first MVP, I'll tell you that. Kai Cenat, second team, averaging a smooth 23. Duke Dennis, with about 21, is on your All-NBA third team. Dennis did not win DPOY this year. I'd assume he was on like all defensive first though or something, right? It's not telling me here, but anyway, let's get to the playoffs. We're the number 1 seed. They must have heard me saying they were trash because they locked in. We're taking on Ant, who's a 99 in the Timberwolves. Oh my gosh, y'all can't lose to the 8 seed. We're going to a game 7 against Mr. Edwards. I mean, I know Ant's a 99, but we got 2 99s. Gosh, dude, come on. Guy, what happened? Yeah, it's time to start streaming again, bro. 7 points. Spurs win the chip. Wemby, finals MVP. And now it's kind of getting tragic because Duke and Kai, they're getting up there in age. Duke's 31. Well, that's not that old. Duke's 31. Kai's 30. So, but they're going into their 13th season in the association, man. It's flown by. They probably haven't won a championship since like year 5 or 6 or something, too. Duke, another MVP. Kerr, coach of the year. Yeah, we had a big season. 65 wins on the year. Cenat's on second team. Duke, of course, on first and on all defensive first. 17-game win streak going into the playoffs. Yeah, y'all are cooked. We win in round 1. Next up, the Wolves. No. Man, stop, bro. Stop. We're trying to win championships out here. Knicks win the title. 65 win, and we lose in the second round. Well, let's keep it pushing. We pretty much had the same core since Duke and Kai got here, and it's a good core, but maybe not good enough to win a title. This year wasn't as crazy as last year, but we were still good. Was that Jacob Underwood? I haven't seen Jacob Underwood in a minute. If you know, you know. The Click Productions lore. Duke Dennis, All-NBA second team, 21-6-6. Kai Cenat, All-NBA third team, 23-5-7. And we are the number 2 seed. The Clippers were better than us, but we know the Clippers don't win rings, so we're not worried about them at all. We should be worried about the Thunder, though, because they're packing us up in 6 games. Cenat's 27 was not enough. Dennis's 24 was not enough. And Elijah Arenas has quietly been awesome for us as well. Thunder went all the way to the finals after beating us. They lost in 7 games. We're going into year 15, so retirement's looming probably in the next 5, 6, 7 years. So if y'all really lock in, you might be able to get a couple more championships, but time's ticking. Duke Dennis, another MVP. He only averaged 19 to win the award. Our team was really good, though, and it seems like when we have a crazy season as a squad, Duke always ends up winning MVP. Cenat, All-NBA second team. Dennis, All-Defensive first. And yeah, 61 W's. So great season. Round 1, we got the Kings. Dude, stop. Who do they have? I don't know who any of these guys are, to be honest with you. But we're going to a game 7. Thank goodness, man. We make it out of the first round. It feels like it's been a minute since even that's happened. And now we got the Blazers. Their roster, respect. It's pretty stacked. Not stacked enough, though. We're up 3-1. We beat them in 5. Duke and Kai back in the conference finals for the first time in a long time. We're taking on the Thunder. They don't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so I'm really not too worried. Okay, they're up 3-2. We were so close, man. We were so close. Cenat, 4 points. 4 points. Duke, 14. We were terrible in game 6. Just awful. Yeah, we didn't deserve to win that one. As a team, we played terrible. I think we put like 80 points on the board with our season on the line. Duke and Kai, still 99 overalls as we go into year number 16. AJ DeMonsta is your MVP this year. Duke and Kai on All-NBA second team. Cenat, a big season, averaging 25. And we're the 1 seed. seed, but we've seen this movie before. We've been the 1 seed many times and we end up folding. Round 1 goes smooth. Round 2 against OKC, we were down 3-0, but we're going to a game 7. I'll take it. 3-0 comeback would be legendary, and we're going to pull it off. Arenas, 22 points to lead the way, and now we got Utah with a 99 overall player in Blake Burks. Move out the way, Blake. Move out the way, Blake. We win in 5. Kai and Duke are back in the finals. We'll be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Is that who I think it is? At our center, bro, this dude's in the draft classes. His name is Florian Big Dog. He's running center for us. That's probably why we're winning. 2-2 here in the finals. We take game 5. They take game 6, setting up a winner go home game 7 championship on the line. And it's going to be Duke and Kai taking it home. 32 from Arenas, 24 from Scoot Henderson, who we traded for in season. Dennis with a big game as well. 22 points. Sanat, 12 and 13. Dennis is your finals MVP. And Kai and Duke get another championship. I didn't know if they were going to be able to do it before they retired, but they get another one in year 16. That is awesome. I did not know we traded for Scoot Henderson. Oh, we must have traded that other guard who's been on the team for a minute to go get Scoot. Now, Henderson is old, so keep that in mind. Bro could retire, keep regressing. I guess at this point, though, Duke and Kai are old, so we're kind of in win now mode anyway. Another season in the books. AJ DeBonsta is your MVP. Duke Dennis, All-NBA third team. Kai Cenat, All-NBA second. Number 1 seed, 65 dubs. We might really go back-to-back. LA, easy work. Easy work against the Spurs. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. And we beat them in 6. Elijah Arenas, West MVP. We're back in the finals, taking on the New York Knicks. Game 1, a Warriors win. Game 2, a Warriors win. Oh, man, get the brooms out. It's a sweep. Duke Dennis is your finals MVP. At 35 years old, Kai Cenat, let's check out the resume. He's got 5 championships, 13 All-Stars, 8 All-NBA second teams, 3 All-NBA third teams. And then as for Duke Dennis, he's looking at 5 chips, 3 MVPs, 5 finals MVPs, 15 All-Stars, 3 first teams, and 6 second teams. Dennis, I feel like he's really got a GOAT-like resume at this point in time. And Cenat is most definitely a Hall of Fame player as well. Duke regressing down to a 98 as we go into year 18. I'd love to get the three-peat, though, before these guys start regressing too much. Okay, this year we dropped off a little bit. Duke, DPOY, shout out to Unc, 37 years old, taking home the award. No All-NBA for Kai or Duke. Oh, no, there's Kai on the third team, averaging a solid 20. But yeah, the team, only 49 wins, which I guess is good enough for the 2 seed. Man, this conference sucks. We're going to a game 7 with San Antonio. They have Victor Wembanyama. We got the tallest player versus the shortest player. Kai versus Wemby. And the shortest guy will prevail. Cenat, 23, leading the Warriors to victory. Now we got the Memphis Grizzlies, and we beat them easily. Next up, it'll be the 1-seeded Thunder. This one could be pretty tough. Or not. We win in 5. Back in the finals. Give us a 3-peat. Ring number 6 for Duke and Kai would be crazy. Give us our 3-peat. Come on, 2K. Man, we lose in 6. That very well could have been our last time in the finals too. But you can't complain too much with 5 NBA championships at all. I'm not saying we're completely cooked, like our chances of winning the title are over, but yeah, this is what I feared. Duke regressing, Arenas regressing, Kai still holding strong at a 99 going into season 19. I was talking about, oh, the team is cooked. Yeah, we were the number 1 seed this year. Way more wins than last season too. 62 W's. Dennis, DPOY. Cenat, All-NBA second team. He averaged 23. And we could really go win number 6 right here, right now. Round 1, Minnesota. We win in 6. Next up, oh, LA, come on. Game 7. They've got a decent team for sure. We've got a bad power forward starting right now. Darnell Ewing, 76 overall. We got to be better than that. But we'll still beat the Lakers in Game 7. Arenas, 27 points. Now it'll be the Dallas Mavericks. 3-2. We're going 7 again. This has been a dramatic playoff run. Multiple Game 7s. But guess what? We've been winning. And now we go to the finals. Kai is your West MVP. Ring number 6 right here, right now against Toronto. Oh, or not. We just get swept. Well, that was quick. They got us out of there real fast. But Kai and Duke are going to keep it going into season number 20. I'd assume one of them will retire after this year, And if they do, that's where we'll end the video, because the whole point is for both of them to be sharing the floor together. But who knows? Maybe they'll both go into season 21. We're nearing the end of the season, and check it out. Kai Cenat is ready to retire. Duke Dennis isn't saying anything about retirement, but like I said, once one of them is ready to leave the game, that's where we'll wrap it up. But we still have a playoff run left in us. Duke Dennis is your DPOY. Cenat made first team, and you're saying you're going to retire? I don't think age has caught up to you, bro. You're still cooking. We are the 3 seed going into the playoffs, and we almost blew a 3-0 there in round 1. Next up, it'll be the Clippers in round 2, and that's where our run ends. Kai Cenat played very well in these playoffs. Dennis played great, and they won 5 championships together. What a run. Checking out Cenat's resume, he won 5 titles, made 16 All-Star teams, an All-NBA first team, 9 All-NBA second teams, and 4 All-NBA third teams. As for Duke Dennis, he won 5 chips, 3 MVPs, 5 Finals MVPs, made 18 All-Star teams, 3 All-NBA first teams, and 6 All-Defensive second teams. All-NBA second teams. Now, as for his DPOYs, it's not showing him on his resume, so let me see how many he won. 3 in a row recently, and then 2 more earlier with the Warriors. So 5 Defensive Player of the Years for Dennis. Also, let's check out the career stats. Cenat averaged 22, 5, and 7 on elite efficiency. Dennis averaged 26 and 7, 2 steals, block and a half. Great efficiency as well. And then looking at the record books, Kai Cenat finished 11th all time in scoring. Duke was 13th. Duke Dennis 16th in field goals made. Kai 7th in threes made. Kai 12th in free throws made. Duke was 7th in assists. Kai was 8th. Duke was 2nd in steals. Duke was 6th in minutes. And Kai was 16th. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.